interventions that aren't evidence-based because there hasn't been enough research conducted yet. And I'm thinking specifically about most of the supplements except for maybe creatine and fish oil and caffeine.
Well, okay, so I have two seemingly conflicting thoughts about that. So one, some supplements don't have a ton of scientific study, but they've been used for hundreds or oftentimes thousands of years in other cultures or forms of medicine or performance enhancement. And when they've been used for 1,000 years in, let's say, Chinese medicine for a particular thing, that's a long, long history, a lot of anecdotes, and I will weigh that as high as scientific study. So if I know that in Chinese medicine that they, for example, they use ginseng for certain situations, increased vitality, for example, in men with low symptoms of vitality, and it's been used for 2,000 years, then that to me that's great evidence. It's been used for a long time. It's a lot of anecdote. So that I'm okay with. The supplements that don't have any history, the ones that they invent or create, and then there's no scientific study, I'd say buyer beware. You'll be able to read some anecdote on your Amazon reviews and whatever, but they haven't been used for very long or observed for very long. We don't have scientific study done on them. You should probably be careful. And the third thing is listen to your body. If you start using something and you start noticing, different effects, don't stubbornly stick to the supplement just because the product tells you it's good for you. If it doesn't feel right, stop taking it. But you should definitely buyer beware with that kind of stuff because oftentimes people do themselves more harm than good.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. And I think that what you mentioned about listening to your body is very important. And I think it's a pity that we don't have more science on all of these supplements so that we can distinguish what works from what doesn't. And that's actually something that we're trying to help solve with our application through enabling people to log their experiences online so that we can get a lot of data on how people experience the effects of different supplements.
No, very cool.
So